Okay, let's dive right into this. Welcome to today's explainer. We are tackling a massive, fast-moving shift happening right now. If you're a student, a recent grad, or really just starting out in your career, I know you've been hearing nonstop about artificial intelligence and what it means for your future. So let's break down the actual reality of the situation and figure out exactly what's happening to the entry-level job market today.
Will AI replace your entry-level job? Look, I want to speak directly to that anxiety for a second, because it is incredibly valid. We know AI is literally everywhere right now. You apply for a job and a resume screener reads it. You sit down to code and boom, an AI assistant is right there offering lines of text. It's completely natural to look at these tools and feel genuine fear that the jobs meant for you are just vanishing. But I promise you, the real answer is way more nuanced than a simple yes or no. And by the end of this explainer, you're going to see exactly why.
Section 1, the entry-level AI threat.
Now, to truly understand this threat, we've got to look backward for a minute. Historically, entry-level was essentially just a form of training. Companies brought newer employees in, and they learned the ropes by doing basic, highly repetitive tasks. We're talking data entry, basic research, generating routine reports, or maybe answering the same customer queries over and over. But here's the catch. These routine, repetitive tasks, they are exactly the domain of modern AI. Across marketing, finance, and software development, AI systems are now incredibly capable of automating these exact duties, and that naturally rings some loud alarm bells about whether junior staff are even needed anymore.
But here's the thing, jobs aren't just disappearing, they're transforming. Think about the traditional junior role. It was all about routine tasks, data entry, just basic execution. Now contrast that with the new junior role. It's about testing, strategy, and verifying AI outputs. Employers now actually expect you to manage these AI tools and confirm their results. They're pushing junior staff to operate at a much higher level right out of the gate. So you aren't just doing the grunt work anymore. You're managing the AI that does the preliminary work. It's a huge shift.
Section 2, evolution, not extinction. If we zoom out and look at the historical context, this isn't the first time we've faced a massive technological disruption that caused widespread panic. Think about the era of computers. That initially caused huge fears about job losses. Then came the invention of the internet, which completely upended how businesses functioned. And now, the rise of artificial intelligence. And yeah, while AI is certainly moving a lot faster than those previous two, the pattern remains exactly the same. Historically, these massive tech disruptions transformed the way people worked. They didn't make humans completely unnecessary. The crucial point to take away here is this. Rather than rendering the requirement for junior talent redundant, organizations are beginning to redefine the role played by such juniors. We're moving from a narrative of job destruction to one of job evolution. Companies still absolutely need you. They just need you doing different things. So how does this contrast actually play out in the real world? Well, marketing assistants used to write every single draft from scratch. Now, they leverage AI to draft the initial content while they focus on brand strategy, editing, and finding the brand's unique voice. Or take junior software engineers. They rely on AI coding assistants for their routine boilerplate code, which allows them to actually spend their time on rigorous testing and higher-level design. And customer service reps, they're letting AI chatbots handle the mundane, repetitive queries so they can jump in and tackle the complex, sensitive needs of human customers. Section 3, industries facing the shift. Now, it's important to understand this disruption isn't just a simple blanket takeover across the entire economy. It varies heavily depending on the specific field you're looking at. High disruption fields like tech and finance are seeing a massive shift right now because AI is just exceptionally good at things like basic bug fixing, small feature creation, and data analysis. And yeah, that's making some traditional entry-level roles in those specific areas redundant. But contrast that with low disruption fields. We're talking healthcare, skilled trades, education, and certain types of sales. So why exactly are those fields seeing such low disruption? It's because they rely heavily on human communication, imagination, and interaction. If you're entering healthcare or the trades, your need for an entry-level position is remarkably safe. Why? Because AI simply can't substitute human reasoning and empathy. You can't automate a bedside manner, right? Or the physical nuance of a skilled trade. It is still strictly necessary for employers in these industries to hire entry-level human employees.
Section 4, the new essential skills.
Okay, this right here is your new survival toolkit. We're focusing on the exact skills employers are demanding right now. 1. AI literacy. You must be able to utilize these tools, ask good questions, and analyze their results.
2. Critical thinking. 3. Communication skills, specifically conveying information in an understandable way. 4. Adaptability, which means staying completely open to learning new tech. And 5. Industry-specific expertise, because AI still cannot substitute human reasoning in a lot of specialized areas. Possessing this exact combination makes you highly desirable in today's automated world. Let's take a quick deep dive into that second one, critical thinking. This is essentially the human evaluation of AI's correctness, appropriateness, and context. But why does this matter so much? Well, because while AI provides information incredibly rapidly, it doesn't always provide it accurately or appropriately for the given situation. Employers desperately need humans to step in, verify those rapid-fire results, and inject real-world context into them.
Section 5. Your AI Action Plan.
It is time for total empowerment. We need to stop fearing AI as some sort of competitor and start using it as an instrument to massively speed up our own learning and work processes. So here is your clear, manageable path forward as a job seeker. Step 1. Acquire industry-specific AI skills. Learn the exact copilots and writing assistants being used in your field. Step 2. Build a decision-making portfolio. This is huge. Your portfolio shouldn't just show that you can execute basic tasks anymore. It needs to showcase your problem-solving and decision-making capabilities. Step 3. Develop those interpersonal skills like teamwork and leadership. And Step 4. Constantly monitor the implementation of AI in your specific area of expertise so you're never caught off guard.
And please keep this larger perspective in mind. The future brings entirely new professions. While traditional hiring might diminish in some specific sectors, the reality is that work is evolving to create exciting new roles that we are just now discovering. We're talking about AI monitoring, prompt engineering, ensuring the ethical usage of AI, and roles that are entirely dedicated to human-AI collaboration.
So I want to leave you with a provocative question. Will you compete with AI or will you cooperate with it? The repetitive, mechanical jobs, those will be taken over by technology. That's just a fact. But the need for human intuition, creativity, and flexibility is absolutely here to stay. If you choose to cooperate, to hone your unique human skills while mastering these new tools, you aren't just going to survive this shift, you are going to lead it. Thank you so much for joining me for this explainer, and I really hope this gives you the exact blueprint you need to tackle the future of work.